Let's say that I'm a business owner and I either want to transition or sell my business within the next 10 years. What should I be doing?
That is a great question, Matt. And actually, that's a great vision for a business owner because business owners should always be thinking of how do I build a highly valuable and highly saleable business? Because that's when it's actually worth something, is if somebody's prepared to write you a check for a huge multiple of earnings. So the first thing is a new owner will need to see growing earnings because that's what they're paying for. They don't want a company that's just kind of flat earnings because that's just a so slow ride to oblivion. They want to see growing earnings, and it doesn't come from continuing to sell more and more and more products to the same customer. It comes more so from defining a small number of very unique product or service offerings and finding more and more customers. So, because the competition will always seek to copy the successful things that you do, you're going to need to be creating sort of new monopolies, i.e., new unique value all the time. And if you run a service business where you're not selling things off the shelf, you need to treat your service offerings like items that you pull off the shelf. You need to productize your service offering in a way that allows your sales team to easily sell your services without a steep learning curve. Because
Mhm.
salespeople who can sell products do extremely well in a service business if you can see your service like a product that you pull off the shelf and that they can quickly explain and communicate and sell to a customer. So another thing is you can't get too dependent on any one customer, on any one supplier, or any one employee. That leaves you far too vulnerable. And a buyer of your business sees that vulnerability, and that's a red flag for them. Um, you have to find a way, like right now, of steadily measuring customer satisfaction and benchmarking it. Okay, so have a system for measuring customer satisfaction and listen to the feedback and then make improvements to the business and then measure it again so that you're able to prove continuing improvements in customer satisfaction scores. Buyers love that. You need to create a standard operating procedure manual, an SOP manual, so that you can begin removing yourself from day to day operations. Because if your team have clear instructions and guidelines on how to run aspects of the business,
Mhm.
it becomes easy. You can step away from it, and
Yeah.
you can sell and step in, right?
Yeah, I think just to sum this up, everything that you're talking about is making the company less and less dependent on you.
Yeah.
Because think about what a new buyer wants. The
Yes.
new buyer wants a money making machine that they can ideally just walk into and start running without having to always refer back to what you did.
That's the end game. Okay. Create a self managing business, a highly valuable and saleable business.